Hello students, in the last session we have discussed about the comparators, a 1-bit comparator and the 2-bit comparators. If you know the very well about the concept, you can easy to answer the multiple choice questions. Yes, today's session it is a very important in the combinational circuit of the digital electronics. It is an encoder. Coding language is very important for the computer. If you encode the any signals, this is the very important concept of the computers. Yes, this is the very important concept of the computers also. It's a encoding means what? An encoder is a combinational circuit that performs the reverse operation of the decoder and the encoder. It is the two concepts are very important. These are very reversive. This is the reverse of the encoder. The decoder is a reverse of the encoder. How it is, I can explain. The maximum of the 2 raised to n inputs lines and the n outputs means in your, for example, in op amp you have studied. In the operational amplifier, 2 inputs, one output, right? In gates also studied that one. In gates also you have studied that one is a 2 input and 2 outputs, one outputs, two outputs. Full adder is a half adder, some comes 3 inputs, 2 outputs. Here in the inputs of this encoder is, for example, 2 inputs are there. The output is 2 raised to n. 2 raised to n is a n is n of the inputs, n of the outputs, sorry. 2 outputs, it's a 2 raised to n of the output. Yes, the inputs are 2, 2 raised to n. N is a number of outputs. N is a number of outputs. The output values are depends on the input values are depends on the output. N is a number of outputs. 2 raised to n is a input. ಅಂದರೆ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ಟು ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ 2 raised to n ಪವರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ರೈಟ್? That is the concept they are telling. It has a maximum of the 2 raised to n inputs lines and n output lines are there. 2 raised to n is a inputs, n is a outputs. Yes, lines are there. It will produce a binary code. It will produce a binary codes. Binary codes are the 0 and 1. Equivalent to the input. Equivalent to the input. Which active high. Therefore, the encoder encodes 2 raised to n input lines with the n bits. It is optional to the represent the enable signal in encoder. Enable is a means that one. I am going to put the small kind of plug or switch here. Enable button. Enable button, if it is 0, all the output is 0. Otherwise, all the output is 0. Like that, enables is not important. It is an optional. It is an optional. 4 to 2 encoder. 4 to 2 encoder. 4 to 2 encoder. 4 is to 2 encoder can we call it. Is a 2 is a output. This is the n can be calculated. 2 raised to 2 is a 4. How the input comes the values. If in case 3 is a output, what is the input? 8 is a input. Are you getting my point? Let 4 to 2 encoder has a 4 inputs, 2 outputs. Here can we see the block diagram of this encoder? This is a block diagram of that one. This is the four inputs are there, two outputs are there. The inputs are y0, y1, y2 and y3. The outputs are a0 and a1. These are the numbers. Block diagram of the 4 to 2 encoder. Encoders are the many of the applications are there. First we have to understand the encoder means what. It is the 2 raised to n of the inputs. N is a output bit of there. It is the enable signal can be used. It is an optional. And here in this block diagram y0, y1, y2, y3 are the inputs, and a1 and the a0 are the outputs. This is the truth table of the inputs and outputs, and I'm going to show that one how to draw the inputs. Yes, I'm going to write that one. First write the outputs a0 and a is a inputs. Outputs 0 0 1 1 0 1 0 1. Next I'm going to draw that one y3, y2, y1, y0. These are the inputs. If the 2 raised to what I have told, output is a n, inputs are the 2 raised to n. Here n is a 0 is here. N is a 0 is. Which one is high? This y0 is high. This is 2 raised to 1. 2 raised to 1. This one second. This is the y1 is a high. Next 2 raised to 2. This is, I am considering this y2 is high. This fourth one is a 2 raised to 3. It is a y3 is high. Other remaining are 0. Other remaining are 0. It is a diagonally, it is a comes the truth table. Otherwise, if it is a unknown values, if you want to put that one x x, this is a all are zeros. All are zeros. This is the way to draw the truth table of the encoder. Encoder, which one is a high, which one is a low, it can divides this output will divides the decides the inputs. At any time, only one day's four inputs can be one in a order to get the respective binaries. As A1 is a 0 0 and 1 1, 0 1 0 1. This is the both are zeros. Y0 is high. 0 1 combination. Y1 is a high. 1 0 combination. Y2 is a high. And 1 1 both are high. Y3 is a high. I am going to write the K-map for this one. I am going to explain about there is no need of the y0. Sorry, there is no need of the K-map. I am going to write that one. Yes, A0 and A1. Yes, in A1 equals to these two are high. ಇವೆರಡು ಹೈ ಇದೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ್ದು ಹೈ ಇದೆ? y2 plus y3. a1 ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಟು ಏನಾಯಿತು y2 ಪ್ಲಸ್ y3 ಆಯಿತು. ಇವಾಗ ಸಾರಿ a0 ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಟು which two are high? This one y3 plus which one? It is a y1. This is the way to find out the values of. We have to write that one. a1 equals to y2 plus y3. a0 equals to y3 plus y1. This is the comes like that one. I am going to write that one. How to draw the circuit of the this one is a1 and a2 are the output. These are the inputs. I am going to write that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. y3, y2, y1, y0. y3 plus y2. a1 equals to y3 plus y2. y3 plus y2. AND gate, or that is a a1. y3 plus y1. y3 plus y1 OR gate a0. This is a empty. This is the way to draw the circuit diagram of the encoder. This is the way also, but why not is not, I am not showing this one. This is the way also we can write it. Yes, this is the way to draw the circuit diagram of the encoder. Yes, encoder is a definition is a 2 raised to n of the inputs, n number of the outputs. In this way we have to encoder is a enable is a no need of the encoder. It is a always it is a opposite of the decoder. Yes, this is the way to write that one. Next one is a priority encoder. Priority means what? In the common English word, priority means importance. Importance means which one is high, which one is low. For example, I am going to take the example for a, if you are all are the new joinee degree students. Yes, new joinee degree students. One student is a latecomer. One student is a latecomer. He leads the college. He comes to college very lately. Later on, I don't know about him. Anyone come and ask about him? How can we tell that one? Is it a good or wrong? ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಹುಡುಗ ಬಂದಿರ್ತಾನೆ, ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ನನಗೆ ಯಾರೋ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಈ ಹುಡುಗನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ದಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ವಿಲ್ ಐ ಗಿವ್ ಅ ಜಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್? ನಾನು ನಮಗೆ ಜಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತಾ? ಇವ್ನು ಕೆಟ್ಟೋನಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಇವ್ನು ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಇವ್ನು ದಡ್ಡ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಕೊಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಆವಾಗ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ದ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ಅವರ್ ಒಪಿನಿಯನ್ಸ್. ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. At the same time, priority encoders are the same thing. ಒಂದು ಹೈ ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಹೈ ಇದೆನೋ ಲೋ ಇದೆನೋ ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಐ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಹೈ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಏನು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಲೋ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಏನು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಪ್ರಯಾರಿಟಿ ಎನ್ಕೋಡರ್. The 4 to 2 and priority encoder ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ 4 ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, 2 ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. Priority encoder has a 4 bits y3, y2, y1 and y0 and the two outputs a1 and the a0. Here the inputs are y3 has the highest priority. y3 has the highest priority ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. Whereas the input y0 has the lowest priority. Why? N equals to 0. That's why y0 is the lowest priority. 2 raised to 3 is a y3 is a highest priority. In this case, even if more than one inputs is the one, at the same time the output will be the binary code corresponding to the input which is having the higher priority. Yes, we consider the one more output v in the order to know whether the code is available at the outputs in the valid or not. V is using for the valid or not. Yes, can we take that one? Where the code is available, output is a valid or not. If at least one input of the encoder is a 1, then the code available at the output is the valid one. In this case, the output V will be the equal to 1. If all the inputs are encodes 0, then the code is available at the outputs is not a valid one in this case. The output V will be the equal to 0. Let us discuss about this one. 4 to 2 priority encoder first we are going to discuss. Priority encoder, I am going to explain about the priority encoder first, then afterwards I am going to explain about this one. Priority encoder, truth table of the encoder, you have seen that one. A0 A 0101 00 11 Y0 Y1 Y2 Y3. You have seen that one. It's a 00. V0 is a high. Yes, in this case is 2 raised to 0. This is the lower. This is the 2 raised to 1, 2 raised to 2, 2 raised to 3. It's a higher. Higher. Yes. In this encoder, it is all are remaining 0. Correct. Next 0, 1 is a y2 is a high. Remaining 2 are 0. Here whatever that comes that one, I am going to take the x. I am going to take the x. Why I am going to take a x? 0 or 1? ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಒನ್. ಯಾವ್ದು ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. 0 ಆರ್ 1 ಪ್ರಯಾರಿಟಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದೇನಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಅಥವಾ 0 ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ಎನ್ಕೋಡರ್ ನಾನು ಎನ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಟು 1 ಅಂತ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ ಮುಗಿದು ಹೋಯಿತು. ಆದರೆ ಎನ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಟು 1 ಅಂತ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಳಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ವಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಟು ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0. ವಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0 ಇದ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಆಗಲೇ ಮಾಡಿದ ನಾವು ಏನು ಬರ್ತಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಬರ್ತಿತ್ತು. ವಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಟು 0 ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, 1 ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದರೆ 0 ಅಥವಾ 1 ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಪ್ರಯಾರಿಟಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕೇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ y2 ಈಸ್ ಹೈ. ಹಿಂದಿನ ನಂಬರ್ 0 ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಅದು ಹಿಂದಿನ ನಂಬರ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಬರಬೇಕು. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಟ್ರುತ್ ಟೇಬಲ್. ಬಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ದಟ್ ಒನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ 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 x x. Like that I am going to take that one. K map for this a. ಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾಪನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಹಾಕಿದರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ನೋಡೋಣ. Yes, I am going to take it here. Y0 and Y1 is one row or column. Y0 and Y1. Y2 and Y3 1. 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0. Same 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0. 0 0 0. It's a is 0 and A0 is a 0. Output is a 0. Correct. I'm going to write that one. I'm going to write that one. Yes, this is a K-map of the priority encoder. How can we write that one? Can we see that one? Can we see that one? How can we write that one in the priority encoder? In the priority encoder, can we see that one? It is the, what can we write that one? Y not Y1. This is a Y2 and Y3 can be write it. Y2 and Y3. For example, it is a X, it is there. Both are unknowns. The output is 0 0 0. Now I want to write one. This one is a 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 1 0, sorry, 1 1 1 0. This is a K map. Yes, the all are 0. Means Y3, Y2 and Y1, Y0. All are zeros. The X will come. For a A1. For a A1. For this one is for a A1. Yes. Next is a 0 1 0 1 reverse. 0 1 0 0. 0 1 0 0, where it is? Here. It is a 0. Yes. Next is a in the X case 0 or 1. X equals to 0 or 1. 0 1 it is there. 0 it is there. 0 it is there. 0 where it comes? 1 0. For example, first can we take it as a Y0 is a 0. Y1 is a 1 here. And Y2 and Y3 are the 0 0 here. Y2 and Y3 are the 0 0 and 0 1. This one is a 0. This one is a 0. And if in case 1 1 it is also 0. Yes, next I am going to take that one. 0 1 is a Y3 and Y1. This line. I am going to take that one, it is a 1. I am going to take it as a 1. This is the 1, this is the 1 and this is the 1, this is the 1 comes like that. Here also 1 1. 1 1 comes here. Here the 1. Here the 1, here the 1, here the 1 can be used that one. Next one is a 1, it comes like that one. 1 0 0 0. Here the one, here the one, and here the one can be used that one. This is the way to write the K map. The equation is comes like that one. In the whole term, only a y2 and y3 it is there. That this column is not there. I am going to write I3 plus I2. I am going to write y3 plus y2 equals to a1. y3 plus y2 equals to a1. At the same way, I am going to write the k map for a0. The k map for a0, you have to try it in your home. I'm just write the k map how it will come like that one. I'm going to write that. How it comes like that one, I'm going to write that one. This is the k map. 1 2 3 4. One more. Yes, here the y0, y1, y2, y3 comes like that one. This one is the x. This one is 0 1 1. These all comes are 0 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. This is the way to comes that one. A0 equals to I2 bar I1 plus I3 will come. I2 bar I1 plus I3 will come for that one. This is the Boolean function of that one. It is the 3:8 encoder. 3:8 encoder like that one. This is the how that will equations comes like that one. By the circuit diagram, I am going to explain about this one. 8 inputs. This is the circuit diagram of that one. A0 equals to I3 plus I2. A1 equals to A0 equals to I2 bar I1 plus I3. Yes, for this can we write it in the I3 plus I2 is a OR gate. I3 I2. Here the I2 not I1 AND gate plus I3 can take OR gate. This is the way to write the, this is the A0 and this one is a A1. This is the way to draw the circuit diagram of the 4:2 is a encoder. In the 8:3 is a, can we write it in the Boolean function? A2 equals to this one, these all are A2 equals to Y4. Can we write it in the priority encoder? X will come that one. A2 equals to Y7, Y6, Y5, Y4. A1 equals to Y7, Y6, Y3, Y2. A0 equals to Y7, Y5, Y3, Y1. By the K-map or the Boolean equation, can we get to know that one? This is the circuit diagram of the encoder. The drawback of the encoder is there are the ambiguity of the when all the output encoders are equal to 0, because the could not be code corresponding in the outputs. At least the significant input is the one of when the all the inputs are 0. If more than the one input active high, then the encoder produces the output which may not be the correct code. For example, if the y3 y6 are 1, then the encoder produces the 111 output. This is the neither equivalent code corresponding to the y3 when it is the one not the equivalent to the corresponding equal. These are the importance. And next one is a decimal to BCD priority encoder. I'm going to explain about this one in the next session. Okay, so please watch our videos regularly. If you have any queries, you can ask us. Okay, thank you.